question of the day is, what does it mean to be a man? And I know you guys have watched some videos on Andrew Tate or about some other guy who has a lot of money, respect. And he's telling you what it is to be a man. Besides Andrew Tate, Kevin Samuels, you have other people who's telling you, women might tell you, if you, only a real man will pay for the things I need in life. Because if you can't treat me, if you can't take care of me, you're not a real man. Now there's a little truth in that, but I want you guys to understand. Whoever you listen to, I want you to take what they say with a grain of salt and be able to pick and choose. Because some of them might put up a persona. And when you get involved in that, you start to lose what it actually means to be a man. Because I believe a man is someone who can understand his surroundings, understand the card he is dealt with, regardless of the situation, regardless of what's going on in his life, and be able to break every situation down and think thoroughly about the best option. And maybe sometimes he may fall, but he will get back up. I believe a man is not someone who sleeps with a lot of women. A man who chases a lot of women is someone, I believe, who is lost. Someone who doesn't know who he is as an individual. So he sleeps with these women to feel something he's lacking. And when I was 18 and freshman, that's what we talked about. The boys. We showed these girls off. Yeah, I slept with so-and-so. Yeah, and we bragged a lot about it. It was a trophy. It was something rewarding. And of course, we were boys. We were 18, 19, 20. We drank. We wanted to party. We wanted to have all this fun. We thought as a boy. And as we got older, as I got older, I started to realize, maybe the clothes that I wear is really not that important. Like, I don't have to spend every weekend on some shoes. I don't always have to impress other people. I believe a man is understanding what you want in life as a man, what you want in life, and chasing after it, and what are the requirements going to take. Because a man, regardless of what happens to him, he's on his purpose. He has a mission, and no one is going to stop that mission. A real man takes care of his situations. Now, you may mess up in life. Let's say you have a kid. Let's just say it was unexpected. You had dreams, you had aspirations, you had a desire, you was hungry for more, but then this kid was introduced into your life and you're like, what am I gonna do? So you're afraid because why? You're still a boy. And now you have a new outlook on life because you have a kid coming in your life, and this kid's gonna ruin everything. And you run away because you're not ready for it. But you made an adult decision, but you're not ready for the responsibility. See, a man understands his responsibility, if he likes it or not. He stays with it not because he enjoys it, because it is his responsibility. A man understands that there's a lot of things that has to get done, a lot of tasks, a lot of chores, burdens, and he has to get this done for his family, for his loved one, for himself. See, young men, there are a lot of you out here. You want the perfect job. You want to have a job that is meaningful, is willing to pay, but you're not willing to work. I believe a man understands what work is. I believe a man will put in the amount of hours that is required for him in order to meet his goals. Now I understand it's hard. So let me ask you this. What is a man? What is a man to you? Because I know you was under the idea that a man is someone who endures, have fun, pick up a lot of girls. But let me ask you, why you're chasing all those things? Is that what it is? Being a man really all about obtaining money, wealth, fame, and women? I believe you become a man when you truly understand yourself. You dissociate yourself away from people who don't align with your goals. Like, hey man, that's cool what you do, but over here, I don't do that. You have morals. You have principles. See, a man doesn't allow anyone or everyone to get under his skin. When they call you something that's hurtful, you shake it off. When they say you cannot do this or you are not qualified, you shake it off. If you are not qualified, you find a way to become qualified. So you work towards it. Men, we don't get a lot of praises. You only love based on what you are, what you can provide. And that's just the truth. Ask yourself, if you're married, would your wife stay with you if you were a bum? If you lost everything, if you say, no, honey, I don't want to work. I don't want to provide for this family anymore. Would she stay with you? She wouldn't. Because as a man, it's our job. It's our job to provide. And that's just the hard truth. And a lot of people don't see how hard you work. A lot of people don't even care. And as you get older, you start to understand as a man, people don't care about you. They care about what you can do for them. And you understand that. You don't get mad. You don't get upset. It's the truth. It's the truth. I believe a man, you need that special individual to ground you. To ground you. You need that special. You need that special individual, that woman. That woman to ground you. On a hard day's work, you come home and she's your peace. You come home. You embrace her. You want to come home into a space. The world has made you so hardened to love, so hardened that you don't even know how to receive it. The world has done something to you where you don't even know who you are anymore. The world has told you as a man, keep your feelings in. As a man, do what you must do. Only form small relationships with people. As a man, you're supposed to be that one. But I believe really, a man is just someone who is comfortable in his own skin, who recognizes his flaws, and will always try to improve himself. I really believe that is what a man is. A man understands that he may not be dealt with the best cards. Life is brutal. Life is cruel. Life is hard. I'll tell you that for sure. Life sucks. But not everybody lives, but everybody does die. And being a man is about what you leave behind for the next one. Being a man, you want to inspire the small ones. You cherish them. You show them. Hey, as a man, hey, you could be the best thing. You could be the best engineer, the best doctor, the best teacher. You brag about it all you want, but if you're not teaching somebody else in your footsteps, what is the point of living? Do you just want to gain this whole world? Do you want to have a nice house, a big car? Do you want to have everything, all the women, all to yourself? And not leave anything behind. Legacy. You don't want to. As a child, I wanted to always become an engineer, and now that I'm an engineer, I'm in a position where I can inspire those. I can teach those. Don't do what I did when I was smaller. Being a man doesn't mean you have to be hard. Being a man does not mean you have to be tough. Being a man is just understanding yourself. Understanding yourself. Understand what gets to you. Understand what makes you happy. Understand who's your peace. What is your peace? You don't have to please everybody. You don't have to please everybody. You don't have to be peer pressured. You don't have to do anything that you don't want to do. Being a man, you take responsibility of your actions. Being a man, you go to work even when you don't want to. Being a man, you are a provider, and you understand that. And it may seem like it's a hard life, but not everybody can be a man. A lot of you're faking it. You think you're a man, but you still act like a boy. You still allow everybody to get under your skin. You cannot keep your emotions in check. You don't know when to act a certain way. You don't know how to respond to certain situations. You react with your emotions. A lot of you are faking it. You think you're a man, but you're a grown boy. So let me ask you, what is a man in your words? What is a man? Fathers, if you have a child and you're not taking care of that child because you choose to, because it was hard on you, because life just happened, because X, Y, and Z, if you don't want to talk to that child, I want you to understand something, right? This child didn't ask to be brought up into this world. And just because you have a kid doesn't mean you're a father. Fathers, they tell their kids the truth. Fathers, they love their child. Fathers will try to do their best that they can. And only if that child decides to give up on you, then you can say, I've tried everything. Fathers, because you have to understand, you brought this child into this world. That child probably just wants to be just like you. But if you choose not to take care of that child because of life, you're not a father. You're just another boy. That is the truth. Because you have to understand, this child will resent you. And I don't understand. Fathers, I'm talking to you. Good fathers. Great fathers. Continue the hard work. It may not be easy, but you're still in that child's life. And that child knows that. If they hate you, if they like you, disregard that. You're still in that child's life. I thank you. Man, I thank you. You built this world. You choose to wake up 4 a.m, 3 a.m, sometimes 2, sometimes 1, to go to a job that you don't even like, but you understand it pays the bills because you gotta provide for your family. Men, I appreciate you. You gotta do what's necessary. Men, I thank you for encouraging the youth. Men, I thank you just for being resilient, consistent, for just being there for that special individual that you care about so much. Because sometimes it's overlooked. Men, there are a lot of men like you who are struggling, who don't know where they're going to be at, who are lost in this world. Man, you are loved. I recognize all the hard work that you do. I recognize the pain that you go through. I recognize the internal feelings that you hold inside sometimes, because when you want to lash out, you keep it in. Because you know what? You know words are powerful. All my men, thank you for what you do. All the hard work you put in. All the long hours. All the dreadful nights. Sometimes lonely nights you go through. That pain alone. And you don't expect the world to give you a handout, because you understand. These are the cards you are dealt with. And you understand that the battle is not over until there's a smile on your face. Until you say, I've done all that I can. Man, I appreciate you. Continue on being the best man that you can. That's all for today.